bases now instead of the original 3. Everything else is exactly the same top quality that you've come to expect from worldmagicshop.com, but this is the Sharpie edition. Matthew, I'm going to run through the basic routine with you right now and also point out a few of the features with Spike just as an effect. First of all, Matthew, I want you to examine the Spike. Now be careful, it is really sharp. And this is a strong point about the presentation with Spike. The Spike can be examined. It's not gimmicked, it can be examined, and it genuinely is sharp. As you can see there, it impales the apple perfectly, and let me just give that a little clean off. So if I do have an accident, at least it will be sterilised. That's fantastic. Another thing with this is you get the 5 bases. It doesn't matter which one of the bases that your volunteer decides to put the Spike into. So you can do that now if you want to, Matthew. Put the Spike into any base you like. And you'll notice the size of the bases, they're very, very small indeed. This means that they're completely covered. Completely covered. You don't need to see anything else. The cups aren't marked. In fact, the spectator can cover the bases with any cup they want. But first of all, Matthew, what I'd like you to do is number these cups. So take the Sharpie, and on this one just write number 1 just on there, and on this one just write number 2. Okay, this one just write number 3. On this one write number 4, and this one write number 5. And I'm going to look away right now, Matthew, and what I want you to do is take the cups and cover up all the bases, and then I want you to mix them about, okay? And you can put them in any order you like. And that's another strong point. I know I keep saying this, but this product really is great because it's absolutely impossible. You can't see the bases, he uses any cup, he's checked the Spike. It really is such a strong effect. Are you ready, Matthew? Yeah. Can you just arrange them in a row for me? It makes the camera easier to see. A bit of space between them as well, that's great. Push those over there. Let's get that out of the way. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go along and I'm going to ask you to say no every single time. So I'm going to ask you a question and you say no every time. Are you clear on that? No, that's right. So you say no every single time. Is the Spike under this cup? Okay? I'm watching for your body language right now. Is it under this cup? 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 Right. When you said it wasn't under this cup, I think you were telling the truth. I'm pleased I called that correctly. When you said it wasn't under this cup, I think you were telling the truth. I'm pleased I called that correctly. Mix up the cups again, one more time. Spread them out a little bit, so I'm getting nervous now, that's great. One more time, is it under this cup? Is it under this cup? Is it under this cup? When you said it wasn't under that cup, I think you were telling the truth. Quite tense now. Just push them a little bit closer together. That's great. When you said it wasn't under that cup, I think you're telling the truth. It was me that was lying. And that's Spike, the Sharpie edition. You can see it at Blackpool first hand.